Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Morris, and today we will retell a nursery rhyme. A nursery rhyme is like a short poem, except it rhymes. At the end of each sentence there's a rhyming word, and we know that rhyming words sound the same at the end, like Jill and Hill. Boys and girls, the nursery rhyme is called Jack and Jill. And Jack and Jill are the main characters. That's who the nursery rhyme is about. When I read the nursery rhyme to you, follow along. Also, listen for the words at the end of each sentence that sound the same. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Here they say fetch. Fetch is like when you throw something to your dog and he goes to get it. They're going to get a pail of water. A pail is like a bucket. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. All right, boys and girls, this time I want you to echo read. I'll go first, you go second. Here we go. Jack and Jill. Your turn. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. All right, boys and girls, listen carefully as I go back through the rhyme. I want you to listen for those rhyming words at the end, and also listen for the important parts of the story. We're going to use 3 of the most important parts of the story to retell the story. I hear Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jill and Hill rhyme. They sound the same at the end. I'm going to underline them. Jill, Hill. To fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. His crown is his head. Down and crown. I underlined those words because they rhyme. They sound the same at the end. That's why this is called a nursery rhyme. Boys and girls, in the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill, the 2 main characters, have some different things happen to them. In the nursery rhyme, several things happen. We know that Jack and Jill went up the hill. That's the first thing that they did. When they got up the hill to get the water, Jack fell down the hill. Then, after Jack fell down the hill, Jill came tumbling after. So she came down the hill after Jack came down the hill. Mrs. Morris has these 3 parts to put in order so that we can retell the story, and I need your help. I have to figure out which one of these 3 parts I should have go first. So I want you to put on your thinking cap, tie it underneath, not too tight, don't squeeze your brain out your ears, and help me to figure out which one comes first. Did Jack fall down first? No, I don't think so. Did Jack and Jill go up the hill first? Yes. So the first thing that happened is Jack and Jill went up the hill. That is number 1. So Mrs. Morris is going to put Jack and Jill right here, and they're going to be number 1 because that's the first thing that happened. after Jack and Jill went up the hill, Jack fell down the hill. That would be the second thing that happened. I'm going to put a number 2 in the top of this one. And last, the third thing that happened is Jill came tumbling after. So I'm going to put a 3 in the top of this one. So boys and girls, when you're retelling a story, you need to think about the most important parts. Think about what happened at the beginning, think about what happened in the middle, and think about what happened at the end. If you want to retell the story, you can retell the story Jack and Jill at your house. Some ideas for retelling the story might be to talk to a parent or talk to a sibling and tell them the story like I told you. You can also draw 3 pictures. You can retell the story by making pictures that go with the story. You can draw 3 boxes. And in each box, you can draw a part of the story. The first box can have them going up the hill. Then the second one can have him going down the hill. And the third one can have Jill down the hill as well. You can also look the story up on YouTube. Mrs. Morris put some papers at the end of the video that you can print out